of you guys who are already trained or expert sniper, whatever, you may already know a lot of this material I'm going to cover, but this is for guys who, you know, want to get out off the couch, do something, stretch their legs, and try to see how things work. You know, maybe different than a video game, or actually, if you're going to go into law enforcement, military, and you want to see what things are like, you can always contact us. Be more than glad to show you. As far as a disclaimer, as far as teaching people things online that may be considered a bad guy, I learned years ago, the way of looking at that is there's probably a couple things that I've learned, and even learned recently, that I probably would not share on YouTube, just for the sake of looking out for people that are still active duty law enforcement. I may have to contend with some bad guys or some people that are mentally unstable and trying to get this training. I would also preface it by saying a lot of the training is already out there, especially considering when you have SEALs actually developing Call of Duty games now. So there's not a whole lot of secrets, unfortunately, anymore. But there are a couple things, like I said, I'm not gonna tell some of the ranges or distances you should set up on someone at, or engage someone, or camouflage, or how far from someone. I'm not going to discuss that. And there's a couple camouflaging techniques I'm probably not going to discuss, but I'm going to show you the basics and stuff that I was learned, and a lot of the police officers were taught that I was serving with. So first thing I wanted to talk about, we talked about patrolling up here to the objective. This spot here, again, if I were going to be going in somewhere, it's going to be dusk or dawn, but I'm probably going to be using some type of night vision equipment as well. The reason I picked this spot to make the videos is this just a good overall spot right here. And to the left, there's like a natural void right there where you can kind of use as like a little base camp. But scanning back here to the right also, this whole area I'm looking over here, I can see a lot of area from where I'm at. You know, 360 degrees really, and I'm kind of up on the highest point. So we kind of talked about the patrolling. I mean, as far as patrolling to where you're getting to, you're most likely not going to have your long range weapon or your sniper platform in your hands, the big heavy duty 308, which I have here. The rifle that I've always liked, because I'm old school, all the weapons are safe, by the way, is an MP5, and that's because 9mm is still good in most cases. I also carry it suppressed M4 a lot of times, but this MP5 is reliable, combat proven, super accurate, 30 rounds, 9mm. And also, if you have to go into a structure and clear your way to the sniper hide or whatever it is you might be doing, it's just a good overall close quarters weapon. And like I said, medium range as well. This 10.5-inch barrel will reach out there more than far enough for most cases. So, and then sometimes carry a Glock 19 as well. So as far as patrolling to the objective, again, if you're going to just be in a strict urban area, I'd probably just have the Glock 19 and then the sniper platform. And if you're going to be shooting in you know, that close quarters, you may not even need a 308, probably like the Mark 12, you know, and 223 we use scoped, probably suffice in that scenario. If you're going to be doing shots at 100 yards, a lot of that gets into later, the ballistics and shooting through barriers. We'll cover that in another video. But as far as patrolling, you're obviously going to have a lot of gear on you, depending on what your mission dictates, and you may even have a certain amount of survival gear on you as well if you're going to be in the field for hours, days, weeks, potentially months, sitting up on an objective, gathering intelligence, waiting for a target, high value target to come out and present himself for a shot. So you have no